All of us are prejudiced in different ways. We cannot avoid being prejudiced in looking at life, at situations, at people, and the news that we read. Simply because all of us, whether we like it or not, we are colored by our past upbringing, the experiences that we had, positive or negative, the education that we received, the people that we have met, the culture that we have been born in. We cannot help being prejudiced. To say that we are prejudiced means to say we tend to prejudge a situation. We tend to prejudge a person. Even before speaking to the person, we already have sized up that person in our mind. Our happiness in life is very much determined by the way we look at life and we look at situations. Positive experiences in life will help us to interpret future events that are similar positively. Negative experiences will lead us to interpret similar events negatively. When we are prejudiced, we cut off ourselves from the graces of God that wants to flow into our lives. We all know, my dear brothers and sisters, a prophet is never accepted in his own country. You try to convert your spouse or your children, you will be condemned. They will not listen to you, even if you speak the truth. But they will listen to their friends, who might say the same thing, but they won't listen to you. We tend to be prejudiced, especially those people who are very close to us. That is why very often, organizations, they like to invite international speakers. Not all international speakers speak well. In fact, some of our local teachers, local preachers offer better substance and preach more eloquently. But then, because they are locals, they are second class. Because when you are local, you are preaching among your peers. The real threat actually is against those who are our peers. Because if they are our peers, we feel threatened. They may become more popular than us, more loved than us. Whereas an international speaker, he comes, next day he flies off. It's okay. It's all right. He's not a threat. And so, this is why it is so difficult for people to remove their prejudice. Because of fear that comes from pride. Why can't we accept our peers? It's very daunting to speak to people of your own kind, to your peers. A doctor speaking to fellow doctors, a lawyer to his own lawyers, a priest to his fellow priest. Because you are speaking to a group of people who think they know much more than you. And so when you are speaking, they're not listening to you. They're not listening to your message. They are trying to find fault with your message so that they can put you down, so that they can criticize you, so that they can show to others they are better than you. So prejudice always comes from pride, from our ego. And that is why when we are with our peers tend to put us down. Those who are outside, who don't feel threatened, they tend to be more positive in their remarks and more charitable. And the reason is simple, because from young, we have been told, you need to be the best. If you are in a family, your parents are always comparing you with your sibling. You see, Your elder brother is doing so well. Get A's in his studies. And what about you? And so we tend to compare with our siblings, with our peers. In order to feel better, we need to put them down so that we can exhort ourselves. So this kind of conditioning has actually entered into our unconscious. Anyone who is our peers is our competitor. It has to do with pride. Secondly, it has to do with vested interest. If we feel that our rice bowl is being threatened by our fellow colleague because he is doing so much better, we have to tell the boss, this is a lousy worker. Don't listen to him. We try to put down our fellow colleagues so that we will be the best. And that is life. When they are competitors, we will seek to destroy them. If we continue with our prejudice, if we fossilize our thoughts, if we fossilize our history, then no matter how much the grace of God is given to us, we cannot see. That is why when you have prejudice against a race, against a nation, against our brothers and sisters, against a community, remember this, ultimately, we are the losers.